Hello that's YouTube and welcome back to my channel where we're building the city of Carborg, a vanilla city skyline city. Yeah, very happy to have you here. I hope you're having a great day, and first of all I want to thank you guys that you're watching, because we're seeing a little bit of growth on the channel recently, and yeah, thank you very much. If you want to help the channel out and if you like this content, then you know, would be super happy as well if you click the subscribe button, click the like button, and yeah, just continuing to enjoy Carborg. What we're doing today is something very simple. It's very close to what we've done in the last episode, and again, like I'm currently at the point where I'm loving this game. It's just so much fun at the moment to play City Skylines with the new updates that have hit this game, whilst I just got rid of another abandoned building. But no, it's super fun, you know. I can't wait to just get back into Carborg and continuing to build this city. The main thing about Carborg now is that we need more population. The issues that we have with the Carborg Institute of Technology, we just need more students, and to get more students, we first need more population as well, because the next build, or something that I want to go into soon, is building out the downtown area, creeping up this mid-density over on the shores of the lake, and potentially doing some terraforming and building a nice little river over here. But until we do that, we have to, there's a little fire, we have to grow Carborg and its population, and also we're slowly but surely seeing a little bit more medium demand for industry or offices, so I thought today's episode is perfect to grow Carborg beyond the big river and kinda start a little neighborhood over here centered around farming. So this is what we're doing today. It's a farming episode. How nice. Alright, first thing that I'm going to do, besides farming, I'm also looking to potentially have some waste management over here. Because overall the garbage processing status still looks fine. There's a dead person over here waiting to be transported away. We'll probably also need a few additional crematoriums, because currently there are not a lot. So how about we just put one here? So right now there isn't really a lot going on with these crematoriums. I'll put another one here actually, because why not? In somewhat discreet but still local or central positions. Maybe even something here inside of this green belt could work nicely. This is also something that I want to build out in the next few episodes. So like, kind of the plan is today working on farming, and I'll start with that in a second. Next episode probably working on the sports complex and making the Carborg Institute of Technology a little bit more attractive, and then slowly but surely in like 2 or 3 episodes finally starting to creep up over here with medium density, and getting things a little bit more dense as we move towards downtown, and also while checking for transport and enabling that. But yes, let's go into working and getting our farm to work. So first off, what we need is here, this is the area where the fertile land is. So this is where our farms are going to be. So what we will need is, and I think at this point it's fine to just have a 4-lane road. So I'll build another bridge up here, like where this node is, pretty much, over the highway, and then start from there going into like 2 roundabouts, so having like one on the left side, one on the right side, so for it to be easy to go down and traverse from this highway. I don't mind if it's somewhat steep here, but it actually should be alright. So let's quickly build out these 2 roundabouts. Okay, this is out of steel elements, so this was not planned. So let's call a mulligan and move it a little bit closer so we don't run into the issue with that roundabout being out of city limits for now. Alright, this isn't perfect, but it will work. So now the next thing that I need to do is start working with our roads over here. And kind of like this entire area probably going to be like next to the roundabout, because there's going to be a lot of traffic over on this side. And that pretty much being the industrial area of our farm. So let's go in and build the framework for our farm and place the main farming building. Okay, there we go. Let's build out this industrial area. It's currently called Oak Grove, but if you have any ideas or recommendations, you know, then feel free to drop them down in the comments below. The next thing that we also have to take care of is that, of course, that we're gonna have water up here. But first I'll build out a little bit where I want all of these streets to go. So I'm fine going still a little bit with a grid up here, and kind of going in here and having little splits left and right. Actually, first thing I'll probably do is I'll box this in and then start with some fields up here. So first crop fields. I'm gonna put 4 up here, and then I'll also put some fruit fields. Actually, let me rearrange that up over here, and then I think a second fruit field should be fine. What else do we have or do we need? I don't think so. The good thing is, like, we probably only need the crop fields, and I'm kind of going in terms of visuals probably for potatoes with all of these for now. And then for the fruit fields, do we want to go greenhouses? I think other than that, apples look fine. So let's go apples with both. And then we can kind of like place all of the other buildings that we have for this area kind of somewhere else. So looking again into my roads, let me take this dirt road out a little bit. So in terms of fields, I don't know if I want to do a lot of animal farms, but I honestly don't necessarily think so. What else do we have to place for now? I think silos. So we can go with 2 silos here. I'm leaving this as a dirt road, but I might do something like putting a metro line or a train line through here, and then into like this area, which is going to be like more populated. But that's for later me to worry about. Yeah, because like the only thing that we have to keep in mind for the let's over here, I think sheep overall is nice. Because yeah, the main thing that we have to worry about when it comes to the fertile land is just like the fruits and crops. So I'll quickly extend all of the water and electricity over here, and something that we can probably do as well is I'll just take this over here and actually connect it this way via water. Something that we can also think about here is, oops, this is not what I wanted to do, is looking at large water towers, which could be over here, but also in terms of energy, like getting some green energy going. I'm not really sure about the advanced wind turbines, but potentially, you know, because everything up here, you know, having a few of those regular wind turbines once you're driving in and out of the city, I think that adds a little bit to the aesthetic. Just have to be a little bit careful how everything else is connected. For now, I'm gonna take my power line and actually draw it very close. That was a little bit too much. And draw it next to this highway. But just for now, I think like at some point later this is going to change. So yeah, let's just have it connected like this, and then we press the play button. Also, now I can delete these help roads. So yeah, we now have the first interchange going over here. I can detail things up a little bit but later. But yeah, for now, Oak Grove, and feel free again to drop your comments or ideas for a new name in the comments below. Happy to take on that feedback. But this also needs a little bit more, how's it called? Population. So I'm looking to extend this road, or kind of like build an expressway a little bit down here and start building a new neighborhood down here on the shores. I'm actually no, I'm not pausing. It's fine. It should be okay. So let's start with that. Okay, and this isn't very special. I actually, like, usually I like to take more time with this, but I didn't really, you know, I could have considered, you know, more space with like the school area up here, but I didn't really wanna, to be completely honest with you, I didn't want to spend too much time into like building this out now, because right now I'm just like looking into hopefully getting this as rapidly expanded as possible. And I already made one big mistake, and I didn't actually zone this as a oh no, this is wrong, as a district, to give it a specialization, which I wanted to do. Because I wanted to do this to make this another kind of like not European suburbia, but green city specialization. So unfortunately, a lot of the houses will now go away. So this is not going to be very good for what we wanted to do here, but yeah, I guess it is what it is now. Something that I'm interested to see if this is actually something that works is if I can just go and like this way drive or like put a tunnel into this area. But yeah, one opportunity that could be that we have for public transport is when we're looking at it, there's currently this metro line, the M1 over here. If the metro is, or even if there's like another line that is kind of like coming over here and then going into this area and connecting those up. How are we looking so far with our farm? We're already close to the workers, so we're soon going to be level 2. And yeah, let's I will probably just start detailing things up a little bit and make things a little nicer here now that the green buildings are coming in. I'll keep this area free for now because I don't necessarily, or I don't 100% know yet what I'm going to do with the metro line, because this is kind of what this placeholder is for, of potentially having the metro going in here. So I'll probably just zone this area. I mean, like, to be honest, there isn't much more to zone. And I still want to have a look at, you know, squeezing a park in there, like here or there. Like having little dog parks at some of the corners might be beneficial, like over here. But yeah, slowly but surely building this out, and then it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to build a big waterfront, but it's going to be interesting to see how this looks at night. Let's do some other housekeeping. Let's get rid of those other abandoned buildings over here. I'm also briefly going, how is everything looking up here? I mean, that looks okay. I am also briefly looking into getting, what is it called? I completely forgot what I wanted to say now. Damn it. Yeah, I also want to look at how we can add waste management, probably over a little bit over on the other side of this area, and build like a more general industrial area, maybe on this side of the highway. But over here, actually, something that I want to do, because I think there isn't a lot of buildings that will add to the flavor. But like kinda, you know, looking into the vanilla industry, and I give this the farming specialization. So if I'm actually going in there now, I know there are some buildings that I can fit up here, but you know, kinda give it a little row up here, because I think I can fit the farms and the barracks up this way, which makes a lot of sense. I don't think I'm fully gonna take this to like level, big levels like level 2. But let's see how this is going. Also, something that I actually want to do up here is like start a little bit of another like commercial corridor. And let's actually do this. So put road guidelines back on. Connect this street up here, and then kinda in this area can I go with the organic and local produce vanilla. Let me increase this district, because then I want to put some shopping areas up this way. So let me go straight here. I think we just... That's a weird node. Let's curve things. Let's use the freeform tool and curve things in here. But yeah, I'm gonna paint a little bit of that organic produce up into this area. Water is there, so it's kind of like a little bio market or something like that over here. I'm also thinking about giving these people over here some parking. So yeah, potentially just having one of the bigger parking spot up here. Where do we have it? Let's I cannot really add this into the corner, it seems. I can add it here. How does this look? It looks kind of alright. I can live with it. It's maybe a little bit too big, but actually over here probably makes sense. Traffic here is still fine. How are we looking with water? Yes, it's going to be time to build a large water tower. What happens if I put it exactly here? The stuff happens that I thought what would happen. So we're not going to put it exactly there. But we're going to take another large water tower. And we'll actually put this in this roundabout. And then connect all of the things up. Cool, now we just have to have another look at sewage treatment, and of course the electricity is not connecting through. So maybe this isn't the ideal situation. And maybe I'll actually replace this and put it somewhere else. Put it here. I'm not sure. But let's look at sewage quickly. Because now we have the advanced inland water treatment plant, which still creates pollution, but it's actually less pollution than we've seen before. So should we put this up here? Yes, let's do it. Let's connect the pipes. This doesn't look too bad. This is a really cool asset that I actually think would look nice up against our highway. We're slowly but surely getting more demand for residential. So let's see if we can squeeze another park somewhere. Maybe a small park? No. Small park is too big, but maybe a large playground? I can also zone up a little bit more over on this side, actually in the Lake District that we built the last time. But yeah, overall, this is looking good. We're slowly but surely marching towards the next big population goal, which is going to be 20,000. And the view over here is nice. I don't know why there's 2 bookstores, but I think having rowboat solutions up here, that just fits perfectly. Okay, in terms of our farm, everything's moving nicely. We're actually about to hit level 2. So once we do that, I will place the level 2 buildings, then detail things up. There we are. Farm workers barracks, cattle shed. We can place a bakery, small barns, and the flour mill. So let's place a few of those. Then I'll detail things up, and then we are ready to finish up this episode. So we have the forestry barracks right here. Where can we put a little barn? I think right here fits nicely. And then the other buildings, like the flour mill and the cattle shed, I think they work kind of nicely up here. In terms of... I'll just put in some dirt roads to connect this. It's actually somewhat gritty. Let me do the following. Somewhat decent. Okay, but now this I think fits pretty alright here. And then I think the cattle shed, we can actually put this... Put this right here. Yeah, let's put it here. I need to connect water through. And a lot of the stuff you will probably just see me like detail at a later point. We're good in terms of like workers, so at some point this will hit level 3 and it's going to be fine. But for now the most important assets are set. Place for your stuff, Eco Mart, public market, organic dry goods, containers to go, but it has the big bite sign. Get your stomach full. Okay. I mean, well, I don't mind. But yeah. Having the green cities stuff up here, I think fits really nicely. Okay. Let's start detailing things up a little bit up here and make this look nice, and then we're ready to finish things up. Well, this looks like the entire area here has burned down. So it seems like we had a raging forest fire. And missed it, because we were on the other side of the river. Something has paused. It's an academic year report. 300 students, 2 toga parties. But I think, you know, it's slowly but surely getting better. I mean, we were like half the amount of students. So yeah, it's still continuously growing with the Lake District and this new area over here. So this should be all good and fine. I'm also not sure if I should like put houses here like right on the water, or have this be like the area for a little bit of piers or other like interesting parks. I mean, these guys should be fine now in terms of the noise pollution, no? It's not like this is wall to wall. And also there's a medical clinic up here. So I'm assuming, similar to like we had the same issue in Hogla, this will resolve over time. Everything up here is working nicely. So yeah, I didn't detail as much because, as already mentioned, I want to keep things somewhat free here, to potentially put down a metro line down here and get it into like this district of town, or have it like at some area here before it curves over in this region later when that is populated. But for now, I think all of this looks kind of fun. So yeah, we have detailed a little bit up here. We have detailed a little bit up at the school to make things look nicely. I mean, these paths are not really connected, but it's better than nothing. I hate how this looks, but with the level of detailing or like, you know, terraforming that I can do, I will probably just make this worse. So I don't know if I should do that. And this asset over here is terrible. Like, no. It's 3 bookstores now. I like the bookstores, but you guys both have to go. I'm sorry. But cool. Other than that, and still with everything burning down here due to the forest fires. I mean, maybe it's just is it just a graphics bug? But this clearly looked like it burned down, right? I'm not imagining things. But yeah, with that, I think we're at the point where, you know, we can safely end today's episode. So another good growth in population. We started extending and getting some farming over here. And yeah, next episode we'll probably build out the sports complex of the Carborg Institute of Technology, and also continue building out the Hogla area, so that also this side of the highway can creep into medium to high density. So yeah, that is gonna do things for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, if you like this content, it would help out the channel a lot if you consider liking and subscribing. But for today, let's leave things at that. And again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.